Also, you get to pick the color
Boots
that you
and
want
cats
it.
and boots
In
and
here?
cats and
What
boots.
color do you want it in
Oh my
here?
god, how do I change it?
Right here.
Do you people see what I'm doing? Wow.
Yeah, let's do green.
Boom. Hey guys, welcome back. Hang on. Dad, you're on a podcast. Say hi.
Hello?
Alright. There's me and my dad. Yeah, you're on my
You
picture.
guys on a podcast?
Yeah, we're on a podcast right now. Say hi to Cassidy.
Hi, Cassidy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? What's up?
I am driving.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Welcome back to another video. My name's Marie.
I'm Cassidy.
Yeah. We're back here at Baylor University. Wow.
In the podcast studio in the Moody Library.
It's amazing. Guys, I got
amazing.
invited.
This is my friend Marie. She's also nursing and
Yes.
from California.
Yes.
What part of California?
Central Valley. I'm from Oakdale, California. Cowboy capital of the world, actually. All them Texans can... Never mind. That's PG. But
Hold the phone.
Cowboy capital of the world. We're from Oakdale, okay? From Oakdale. So I'm like, how far is that? 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Around a little less than 2 hours.
From Santa Cruz, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell me a little bit about your hometown. Like, you grew up on a farm.
I did. I grew up on a duck and quail ranch.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's right. You heard that right. Duck and quail.
Nice.
I grew up working on the ranch, actually.
Nice.
So,
What did that entail?
picking eggs. Oh my god. Then when me and my little brother were little, we would pick quail eggs. And basically how you picked quail eggs is they're like in these like cages. It sounds weird, but it's not. Okay, like imagine like giant chicken coops, but like a whole barn full of them, and all full of quail. And quail eggs are like that big. So like when we'd pick them, we'd have these tubs and these carts, and then you'd like fill the tub up, and then you put the cart. Me and my little brother had both our carts, and we were on different aisles.
Yeah.
And we were tossing eggs at each other. And the employees told on us the next day, and they're like, there's like broken, we don't know what's going on. There's broken eggs everywhere. They were convinced something was broken. Yeah, we got caught.
And were you in
eggs.
trouble?
Yeah.
By
But
your
it's
parents?
okay. My parents got mad, but it's okay. We think it's funny now.
That's funny. So for the farm, do people like drive up and buy stuff at the farm, or do you go to like farmers markets or like
Whoa. Hello. We deliver to
deliver
LA.
to people?
Yeah. We also ship all
Okay.
to different states. We sell to Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so this is like I didn't realize how like widespread this was.
Yeah.
It's like big.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was picturing like a
We
smaller.
have multiple ranches.
Okay.
So I used to live on the main ranch, which is where like everything was like shipped out of. So we have like a few box trucks and like, I mean, it's basically like a smaller semi. It's a semi. Yeah. But
Dang, crazy.
and then that one goes all the way to LA. So my aunt is actually our truck driver. And
This is like full on family business, just like
oh no, they
No?
just work
Oh.
for us. My
Oh,
parents
cool.
started it, but
Awesome.
they just worked for my aunt's a masseuse. She just
masseuse / truck driver.
Yes, she is. So she's a masseuse. What is that? 4 days, and then 2 days out of the week she gets 1 day off. She gets Sunday off, and then so 4 days she's a masseuse. That's her like main job, and then she also has her like what is that, class A or class C? I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, class. Yeah, she has the big truck license.
Nice. And she
So
just
she
drives
makes
down
the
to
LA
LA.
route every single week.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh.
And she delivers all the
That's
eggs
crazy.
in LA. And so we had to get a bigger truck. This was it maybe 2 years ago, because we got more customers.
Nice.
But yeah. And then I think our coolest thing we do is we sell quail, like live or frozen quail, to falcon owners.
Whoa.
So it's very niche. It's like
that is niche.
it's a niche market, and it's to falcon owners. Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
that's like what they feed their falcons.
No way. Just frozen. Just like
Yeah.
frozen actual quails.
Yeah, and then if they're trying to train them, we'll sell them live quail, which is like
Nice.
pretty cool, in my opinion. Like one time I got to hold a falcon on my arm because we
And
were
then
making
feed
a
him
delivery. We were making a delivery, and he had his falcon in the back of his
That's
car.
cool.
And he's like, "You want to hold it?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to
Like,
hold it."
obviously, I want to hold it.
You know who we used to? I don't know if maybe we do still sell to him. So you know, what is the night at the museum thing? Have you seen that?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know the monkey?
Not off the top of my head, but
Okay, there's
probably.
a monkey in the movie. The
Okay.
guy who owns the monkey, he trains the monkey, like he trains animals. What his job
No
is,
way.
he trains animals
For
for
movies.
Hollywood movies.
That's so crazy.
And we sold to him.
Oh my gosh. So you're basically famous, is what you're telling me?
No, but I thought it was cool.
my
I did
God.
think that was interesting.
that
was
is crazy.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about how we met for a second here, because I didn't know you before coming to Baylor. But I
No.
met you. You were one of the first people I met from my Baylor experience, and definitely one of the first people I've stayed friends with throughout the whole.
Yeah,
Our whole
which I
Baylor-
low-key thought we weren't gonna be friends. There's a whole story for that.
There's a
too.
story.
I was scared.
Let's tell the story. You
Yeah.
take it away.
Oh, me take it away.
Yeah.
Well, line camp. In case you didn't know what line camp, I'm sure. Yeah,
Tell,
this is
tell
line
us what,
camp.
tell us what line camp is.
Line
What
camp
is line
at
camp?
the beginning of your freshman year in the summertime, you go to line camp, and it's where it's your orientation for the first 2 days, and then the last 3 days is called line camp, and they basically take your phone,
Yep.
which was our biggest problem, and they take your phone, and you go live in the dorms. So we were in Earl, yeah, and we were in the first line camp.
Yeah.
And then, how did we meet? It was,
Yeah.
we were waiting to get our line camp leaders. And
Yes.
somehow, me and Cassidy here got to talking. And we found a way from, oh my God, California!
Yeah.
Unite! Californians, unite.
Okay, so basically, line camp, like she's saying, it's like summer camp,
Yeah.
but for incoming freshmen, and so you do all the summer campy type things. You're put
Yeah.
into different groups.
And you learn about, like, the traditions at Baylor. Like, we got to do a sing practice.
yeah, so
That was cool.
We learned about all the different traditions. It was all sorts of icebreakers and like going around campus and just learning about all the traditions. And
Yeah.
so the first 2 days, it's like orientation. Most people still have their families out here,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like just doing more of the tour type stuff. But then it's like summer camp pretty much, and you're living in the dorms, but you're also doing it. So I feel like that's a pretty unique like experience for Baylor. I feel like I haven't heard of a
Yeah.
ton of other colleges doing
There's a
like
few colleges
a
that do it.
week-long like summer camp
Yeah,
for incoming students.
I've mainly heard a night. Like, they spend the night.
yeah, but this
do-
is like the entire week.
Yeah, we do the week.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're sitting. It was like Monday, Tuesday was orientation, and then Wednesday or something like that. It was
Tuesday
like,
night, you spend the first night.
yes. So we were like there. Yes, you're right. And so we were about to find out our groups for line camp, and these are like groups of like 10 students and a leader. And so we're out on the front lawn of Earl, which is a residence hall here.
For pre-med students, I'm a tour guide. I'm an ex-tour guide.
Nice. Thanks for throwing that in there. And so we're like on the lawn waiting to find out who our leader is and waiting to find out our groups. And I feel like I'm like looking around like I know nobody yet. I'm here just by myself. And I see Marie and I was like, yep, she looks pretty cool. I was like,
yeah,
oh my
that
God.
was her whole reasoning. I was wearing a hat.
Yes, I was like, this
I was
girl looks
wearing a
down to
ball
earth.
cap.
Everyone else is like in their Free People sets,
What can I
like their
say?
Lululemon
Pretty
sets,
swag.
and she's like over here in her like jeans or like I don't know what you
I
were
think I
wearing.
was
but it
wearing
like probably
shorts,
She had like
t-shirt,
her hat, and she looked very
tennis shoes.
redneck, and I was like, yep, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
And then we like met and hit it off, and then the rest of the week we had breakfast
We
with
had
each other
breakfast
every
every
morning.
day.
We would meet in the dining hall.
And I remember it was the last morning. It was it Friday morning? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
must have
Friday
been.
morning. And Cassidy was like, dude, we can't leave here without like getting each other's numbers.
But like every day throughout the week, I'd been like, okay, we gotta make
yeah,
sure
we
like
were like reminding,
we
and
didn't
I'm
have our
like,
phones.
and I had it locked in. Like, oh my God, I'm not forgetting. Like, I'm getting this girl's number, staying
Yes.
locked. Okay, because mind you, we're at the first week
Yeah.
of line camp,
Yeah.
meaning we have a whole.
this is like the very beginning of
summer.
June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole summer before we're even gonna see each other again.
Yeah, and so every day throughout the week, I was like, Marie, like we gotta make sure we like write down each other's numbers, or like wait till we have our phones,
Yeah.
write down
We didn't
our
do that.
numbers.
We didn't write down our numbers.
Yeah, it came to the last morning. We were getting picked up.
Yeah, I was like panicking. My parents were already there. I got my phone back. They were telling me like, hey, I don't know where to go. Like, I told them to park, and I'm like, I went to 2 different line camp leaders, asked for her, Mind you, one of them didn't even know who you were. It's like, okay, this is great. Like, I have no idea what to do. Couldn't find her anywhere. I think you disappeared. Maybe you already left.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, I had the person who was picking me up, like, do a double, like, lap
Yeah, my
around, because
parents
I was,
were
like,
waiting.
running around into the lobby. I was running to the dining hall. I was, like, where we were checking out. I was like, I can't find this girl, Marie. Like, we told each
Yeah.
other we were going to stay in contact. I was like, oh, my gosh. Like,
I was
am
really
I ever
freaking
going to
out.
see her
Because
again?
I'm like, oh my god, we're both nursing majors. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see her again. She's gonna think I hate her. Like, I was freaking out. I don't think you understand. I got to my car and I was telling my parents like all this, like, oh my god, I can't find her. Like, I
Yeah.
can't find this girl. Like, I had
That was me
breakfast
too.
with her
I was
every
like,
day.
I'm like driving away with the person who picked me up, and I'm like out the window, just like rolling down, like, as we're driving, trying to be like, I hope I find her. I hope she's like walking on the side of the road.
Anyways, we didn't find her.
We did not.
We didn't find each other. And I told my friends at home about it. I was so upset. I was like, I genuinely felt
bummed.
so bad.
Because we were such good buddies for that week. It's like we were like good buddies. I was like so sad. And then fast forward to like mid-August, we've moved in. It's like during welcome week, and during welcome week, it's the week between when you move in and when classes start. And they had like a pre-nursing like social.
Yeah.
And so in one of the buildings, they were like giving out pre-nursing shirts and probably some sort of like ice cream social type of a
It
thing.
was in the Bobo Spiritual Life Center.
That's where it was. And
Yeah.
so we were like, I was talking with a professor, like walking around. I literally like see her like out of the corner of my eye, and I like flip around and we like make eye contact, and we're both like, no! And I like run over to her. We like run to each other, and I was like, no. And we were like,
Yeah.
I looked for you for forever.
Yeah, we just like started explaining ourselves. Like,
Yeah, I was like-
sorry.
And then right then and there, we pulled out our phones. We're like, we're getting each other's numbers.
Yeah.
Like we put.
Got her number. It happened.
That is so funny. I always like think back to that. I'm like, what a tragic summer. I was just like,
It was a tragic
Sometimes it
summer.
would just cross my mind. I'm like, that poor girl Marie that I'm
That's
not gonna.
what I was. It would just like randomly cross my mind.
because I thought of her too. I was like, she probably thinks that I just like snuck off.
No, I thought
Like-
I thought you were gonna think that of me, and I'm like, oh my god, am I leaving early? Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? I don't know where
Yeah.
she's at. It was
Totally.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
okay. We
Yeah.
figured it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And since then, okay, then we ran the Baylor line together
Yes.
most of the games. Tell me what the Baylor line is.
The Baylor line is where freshmen only, they get their line jersey that we got at line camp at Independence, Texas. That's where like original Baylor was.
Wait, explain what that is. What is Independence,
Okay,
Texas?
so
What's that part?
Baylor was actually made in 1845. Okay, I know all this fun facts.
She's ex-tour guide.
Yeah.
All the ex-tour guide info.
So Baylor was 1845, and it was like, what was it, like February that Baylor actually became a thing? So before Texas was even a thing, because Texas became a state when December of 1845. So yeah, we're before Texas. Like, we're so cool. Anyways, the original campus was all boys, and then it went to a boys campus and a girls campus. Both of those are in Independence, Texas. Well, basically Independence did not grow like they thought it was going to, and then like some more disasters happened. Anyways, the whole campus kind of got destroyed, and they moved to Waco. So they moved to Waco, and
what year did they move to Waco? Do you know?
I actually
Not that long after they became.
it was not that long. It
was,
was
like,
very
only-
short period
yeah.
of time. But yeah, I actually don't know when they moved.
Yeah.
But the original Baylor pillars are still there from
Yeah.
the old campus, which is where we go visit and then get to see the original
so
pillars.
one of the days of line camp is a trip down to Independence, Texas, and what is that, like a 2.5, 3 hour drive?
I think it's 2.5 hours.
So we get on buses one of the days of line camp and drive all the way down to Independence, and we have dinner down there, and then we tour what's left of the old campus, which is really just some gardens and then these 4 pillars, and that's where it's like a very sentimental, very like high emotion night where it's like they do like a worship night, so they have like a worship service, and then you walk through the pillars of the original campus, and it's just like these ruins pretty much, just like these really pretty, like they're from 1845 like ruins, and then you walk through them with your group, and then at the end your line camp leader gives you your line jersey, which is this yellow jersey that has your name on the back,
You
your
can actually put
graduation year.
anything on it, but like
Yeah.
your graduation year is the number, so
Yeah.
ours is 29.
So on the front it says Baylor line, and then on the back it says
Did you think about how we get their line jerseys and we're gonna graduate a semester early and it's gonna be 28?
I think about that all the time.
Yeah, I really regret it, but you know what? It's okay. I'm thinking about like putting like some tape right there, like white tape, to make it like known that I'm an 8, but technically supposed to be a 9, just to make it look cooler. You know, like I graduated early. Like,
so on the back of our line jerseys it says 29, but her and I are graduating a semester early in December 2028.
Yeah.
And so on our jerseys it says our name, our graduation year, and then on the front it says Baylor line. And so at Independence they give you your line jersey, and now you're like, that's when you're like welcomed into the Baylor family, and that's when you like officially become part of the Baylor family.
Baylor Bear.
You're a Baylor Bear at that point.
Yeah.
And like, so the Baylor family, that's just any current students, any alumni, anyone who's come through Baylor, they're like considered part of like the Baylor family.
Yeah, they're part of the Baylor line. So then what do you do with those jerseys? You rush the football field.
Yep.
And so at the beginning of every home football game, besides the last one, that's for seniors to do it their last time, basically the freshmen all line up like hours before in this, like, I don't even know what you call that. It's like a dugout made for line jersey people.
That's a good way to explain it.
Yeah.
So like, say the game starts at 7:30 at night, you need to get there at like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get there at 4, and mind you, it is like August or September, like the hottest.
I have pictures of like dripping in sweat. So yeah, you line up, and then finally the game starts, and you get all hyped again, and then you run across the whole field. Ruby ate it one time.
Ruby's her best friend who lives in the same residence hall as her, who's also nursing.
She ate it, like, bad. It was so funny, though.
So many people do, though, so they...
Yeah, it's like
you're lined up in there. The game is about to start, and right before kickoff, there's like, they hype up, the crowd is all like hyped up, and they play this video, and it's explaining it's like the Baylor line tradition. It's all intense. It's like
a tradition like no other. Here comes the Baylor line.
Exactly. And then
we get released.
The Chamber of Commerce, who's holding us back, like,
they're in like green jerseys,
charging,
and they're like
linked arms, and then all of a sudden, here comes the Baylor line, and then they just start running, and then all the freshmen take off, and there's like thousands of students in yellow jerseys running across the field.
Hundreds.
Thousands.
How is it thousands?
Because there's like 4,000.
Our class is like 4,000, but they only let so many people in. Oh. Yeah. Hundreds.
So like 2,000.
It does look like a lot.
It's like 2,000 at least.
You think it's all the way to 2,000?
I'm sure.
I kind of want to Google this later. Oh. But anyways, you rush across while Cassidy's doing this. Then you put your arms up and you make a human tunnel for the football players to run out. And then after that, you have to sprint up the bleachers, and we get like the whole 13. Oh my God.
3,000.
Wait, that's how much they tip?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna
Cassidy,
say.
You're so
it's
right.
like, so there's like about 4,000 people in our grade. 3,000 of them are permitted to run. So,
dang.
Yeah.
They let in so many more than I thought.
But before we run the line, we are like crammed in this like corral, like
they
a
do
dog
give us
kennel.
Waters.
they toss waters at you, but we're in the dog kennel.
Pizza.
Sometimes Ollie Pops or whatever they're called. Otter Pops.
Otter Pops. Yeah.
And
they try to be nice. They got a budget though.
It's so hot in there. It's like the feeling before you run the line is like, not only am I anxious, I'm about to get trampled.
Dude, I really thought I was gonna eat it, because there's mosh pits that they just like, what is it, dog piles? Yeah, dog piles, not mosh pits. Dog piles of people. And I jumped over one dude.
So brutal.
I don't know if I got it on video, but I jumped over one dude. He fell in front of me, and I just hurdled. Yeah. Like, it was great.
Yeah, so everyone's like running across, and like she's saying her friend Ruby like has taken a couple tumbles and just got all scraped up. But then you like she says, you get to the end and you build like a tunnel, and then all the football players run through. And then once the football players are on the field, then they open up the gates for us to run to our seats, and then it's the second round of running, and you run all the way through the tunnels, and then you get to the bleachers where you're sitting.
The golden bleachers, the Baylor line. We're like really selling Baylor right now. Golden bleachers just for the Baylor line, so all the freshmen, anybody in their line jersey, you have to have your line jersey to sit there. And then basically, you run into those stages, and they're perfectly seated. Like, they're the front row. They're perfectly seated right behind the opposing team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to
crazy.
cheer loud, say all the fun Christian words. Yep. Christian cheers, guys, only. That's it. But yeah, that's the Baylor line.
Yeah, so you were the person who I would always like. You're like my go-to person
For the Baylor line?
for everything.
Oh, for
This is
everything.
what-
Yes.
This is what I
No,
was
we should tell. I was just talking about how I go went on the river. Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, I need to say, before we're two extroverts just like going at it right now.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy that you're here. So what I was gonna compliment you is that you are my yes friend, meaning that you always say yes. Like I could ask you to do anything, and I feel like if 5 other people haven't already asked you to do something that day, then you're gonna say yes to me.
Yeah.
And so,
probably.
because I feel like a lot of my friends, like, they need to study, which is good for them. But I'm like that person. I always want to do fun, like, spontaneous things. So I feel like I could just be like, Marie, you want to go to Dallas and go do this? And she'd be like, yes, I do. And, like, everyone else is more of like, oh, let me think about it. And you're just like, nope, yep, I'm up for a good time. You just want to have a good time, and you're so here for it. And you invite me to do things, too. And so you'll just be like, I'm going out fishing at 2 in the morning. Like, do you want to go? Like, that's what she does. Or like, see the next day, she's like, yeah, I drove 4 hours to go to a random lake in Texas, and we went fishing at 4 in the morning.
2.5,
whatever.
2.5.
Basically, I wouldn't be surprised if the next time because she's
Oh,
like,
the next trip is, I think it is 4 hours away, but that's next semester.
exactly.
We're going
exactly.
to Nacogdoches, and if anyone was wondering. Yeah. You should tag along.
I will come. And so you're just like always down to do fun stuff, which is like my favorite because I love having fun stuff. She'll be like, oh, do you want to go to the Tim McGraw concert? And she's like, yes. Anyways, I just love that you're my yes friend. And
Yeah.
so that was a little tangent. Okay, continue with what you were just going to say.
What was I saying?
Kayak.
Oh, the Brazos, the whatever. However you say that lovely river back there that has gators in it.
I just say the river from now on because no matter how I say it, I'm wrong. Someone always tells me that I'm saying it wrong. The Brazos, the Brazos, the Brazos. Like everything, every way I say it,
it's a river.
Wrong. Yeah, I just say
and
the
it's
river.
spelled B-R-A-Z-O-S. Yeah.
Brazos. I thought it was the Brazos. But every time I say that, someone's like, oh, that's wrong. I'm like, the Brazos? The Brazos?
The Brazos?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anyways.
It's a river, and that goes through Texas, and it happens to come through Waco. Anyways, why were we doing that again?
Kayaking.
Yeah, but why? Did we just plan to go?
No. Okay, so Turning Point USA was having a social at the Baylor Marina, and at the Baylor Marina, you can like with your student ID, you can go and like reserve take a kayak out, and you can go kayaking or canoeing or whatever.
Hold up,
and
this is how prepared we were for this. We showed up in jeans.
We thought we were just going to the marina to like have a little social hang out.
But no, they were like, yeah, you can go use the kayaks, and we were like, all right. Immediately went down there, did the little training, got on the kayaks. That was so entertaining. Also, I found out you can go into all the different coves.
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that. We should have went exploring.
We need to go again. I can't believe
agree.
I can't believe we didn't do that again this year. This was at the very beginning of the year that we did this, and we just spontaneously got into the kayaks. I was terrified that she was gonna flip us. Like I could not even get into this thing. She was just like, sit down on your knees, sit down on your knees. I would have been pissed. And we like went all the way over to like
we had my keys and the phone and everything, wallets, everything. Also, there's cubbies. We could have put all our stuff in.
I'm not doing that next time because I don't want you to flip us. So I'm gonna have my phone and be like, you can't flip us because I have my phone.
All right, fair. That's fair.
So anyways, it was just really fun, and we were literally in the middle of the river. We kayaked all the way over to McLean Stadium, like right outside there. We went all the way back.
Can we edit this video?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna put my photo right here of me. And
I don't know if I'm not tech savvy.
I think I'm not tech savvy. I can figure it out. So my photo's gonna be right here. I hope you guys are looking at it. It should be covering my hands. Or I can make like a box for it. Oh my god, I'll put another photo. Ready? Oh, other photo. And one more for good fun that I took at the FM 72 of Cassidy. Right there. I have so many fun photos of Cass. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this.
Okay.
We're gonna put some photos in here. I want photos to be here so like. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we went to the marina, almost flipped, but it was really fun.
Well, do you have any final thoughts and things to say? What do you...
I love my friend Cassidy here.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so kind. I love my friend Marie over here.
This has been a very fun. It went really fast.
It went so fast.
This year went really
I think
fast.
in the first semester, it went slow in a good way. Like, I felt like I had lived here for a long time. But now looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh,
No,
my first year of college is over.
It went way
Like, we
faster
did
than high school.
Yeah.
Way faster. I didn't like high school, so this was better. But yeah, this was just fun, and I'm really excited for Dallas.
Yes, we're
going to Dallas
in December. It's gonna come so quick. If you think that your first year went quick, we have one more semester at Big Baylor.
Yeah, and I was talking to Dr. Butler today, and she was telling me about like how we get like our different like groups.
Yeah.
So we might be in like a
hope
small group
so.
together.
I hope
That
so.
means we get to have clinicals together. So I'm excited, and the small groups switch every semester. No,
Yeah.
every quarter. Because they did the
Nice.
quarter. They did
Wait,
the swap
fun.
thing.
I didn't know. I have a thought that I need to put out there.
All right.
You know what I think about often now that I'm in college and everyone who's like a junior and senior walking around with a big old rock on their hand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Now that I'm in college and like I'm making all these like close friends, as I'm like, wow, I'm literally like making the friends who I'm gonna like pick to be the bridesmaids in my wedding.
Yes.
That's something I think about all the time. I'm like, when I have like a close friend like you or something like that, and I'm like, what? I'm like, we're friends now, but what are we gonna be once we've like graduated nursing school? After we've gone through like,
Haven't we gone through hell
after we've gone
together?
through hell together, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Thick and
you know?
thin, baby. Thick and thin.
So I'm excited for that. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned. This podcast will have to reemerge. Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
This is so great.
This is so great. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Can we
good
do
luck
like a big like outro like?
with-